Hi dear students, welcome to our next class. In last class we discussed block 4 and now we are moving on to block 5. What is there in this block 5? Before understanding, you see the image what I am showing here. What you are able to see here? These are the seeds, mustard seeds. When we sow these seeds in the soil, what is growing from the seed? A seedling grows, germination starts. This you learnt in before lesson, right? So germination of seeds and next stage you can see the seedling. A baby plant, small baby plant grows from this. And from the seedling, an young plant which have many leaves. Seedling is having only 2-3 leaves. From the seedling, an young plant grows. From the young plant, an adult plant which have flowers. That is developed from the young plant. So finally, what you are observing from the seeds? The new plants are germinated or new plants are produced. This process only known as reproduction. Giving birth to the same kind of plants or same kind of animals is known as reproduction. And see, in first stage, when it is germinated, very small plant, and when it is seedling, it has only 2 leaves. When it became young plant, many leaves are there. After that, flowers are produced. That means the plant is growing from one stage to another stage. Yes, so this process only known as growth. So in today's class, we are going to learn about growth and reproduction. That's our today's topic. So before knowing this, we will see the keywords which are there in this lesson. So the first one is life cycle. L-I-F-E, life, C-Y-C-L-E, cycle. Life cycle, meaning changes that happens in the life of a living thing. What are the changes occurs throughout their life known as life cycle? And the next one, mature. M-A-T-U-R-E. Mature means, what's the meaning of mature? Grow to become an adult. To becoming adult known as mature. For example, you take yourself, whenever you are in LKG, you are very small. Your height is lesser than now. So you are growing. And when you come to intermediate level and degree level, you will become an adult. That growth is only known as mature. And the next word, hatch. H-A-T-C-H. Hatch. Hatch meaning come out of the egg. Coming out of egg. A chick comes out of the egg. That process is known as hatching. Hatch. Okay. And now pupa. P-U-P-A. Pupa. Pupa meaning stage when caterpillar is changing into a butterfly. This is a one stage in a butterfly's life cycle. How in human life cycle, first baby is one stage and then baby grows into like teenager, and then teenage they grows into like adult and old people, and then they go for death due to diseases or old age. So this is a life cycle. Same way in butterfly's life cycle also, pupa is one of the stage. So pupa means it's a stage in butterfly's life cycle. So these are the new words you are learning in this chapter, children. And now we will see one fun activity. I'll show you the images. What is this and what are the different steps in this image? You try to understand. So what can you see in first picture? A mother dog is feeding the puppies. It's giving milk to puppies. And then after some days, due to old age or any other diseases, the mother dog dies. When mother dog dies, when it die or not, the puppies grows into like young one. Okay, after the young one, then an adult dog grows from young one. So this is a life cycle from the baby to the adult. All these stages every animal undergoes. So this is known as life cycle. Now you see the another picture. What you are identifying here, you tell me. First, what you are able to see? The hen. Hen lays the eggs. So from the eggs are hatched. Hatch word you learnt just now. So after hatching means the mother hen will sit on these eggs and give some heat to these eggs. And after hatching, from the egg, the chicks comes out. These are chicks. So these chicks will grow into like adult. Are you finding adult hen? So this is the life cycle of hen. So what difference you are finding in both of the life cycles? In both the life cycles, here the dog is directly giving birth to the babies. In hen's life cycle, the hen is laying eggs, right? And now here you can see totally different life cycle in insects. Their young ones will never look like their mother. For example, you had just now seen in dog and hen, the babies looks similar to their parents. But here in the life cycle of insect, their babies never look like their adult, never look like the adult butterfly. For example, you see, this is the adult butterfly. It lays eggs on this leaf. Then from the egg, a larva develops. So this larva is known as caterpillar. It has a name, particular name called as caterpillar. So from the caterpillar, a pupa develops. So caterpillar never looks like a butterfly. And from this, it has many legs, and from this larva shape to a beautiful butterfly comes out. So totally the young one is totally different from the mother. That is the variation between life cycles of hen and life cycle of dog. Now you see here what's happening. This is the life cycle of a plant. As we discussed, when we sow the seeds in the soil, first a seedling comes out with only two leaves present in the seedling after germination. And when it comes into young plant, when it grows into like young plant, many leaves are developed. And a matured or adult plant bear the flowers and completely developed. And from this, an adult plant which have fruits. So this is the life cycle of a plant from seed to adult plant. There are different stages, right? So now we will see the video and you try to understand more about this. Now watch the video to understand more about the life cycles. how growth is
Dogs
taking.
give birth to their young. Hens lay eggs. A butterfly also lays eggs. Most plants grow from seeds.
Now, what similarities do you notice in the life cycle of the different living things? What are the similarities you had seen in different animals' life cycle? Whatever animal it may be, but every animal they born, they grow, they reproduce, and they die. This is the same stages in all the living beings, taking birth, growing, reproducing like same kind of species, and then they'll die. This is only known as life cycle. These are the similarities between the life cycles of different animals. And how do different living things reproduce and grow? Different living things will reproduce in different ways. Some reproduces by laying eggs, some reproduces by giving birth directly, like a hen, frog, fishes, insects, butterflies. They lay the eggs. By laying eggs, they will give birth to the young ones. Whereas some animals, like a dog, directly give, like human beings, directly give birth to the young ones. Most plants are reproducing by seeds. They'll give birth to the young ones by seeds. So these are the different ways how the animals are reproducing, how the different living things are reproducing. Why is it important for living things to reproduce? Why they are to reproduce? Because their species to be continued on planet Earth. Every animal, every organism want to keep their species continuously on Earth. Living things die due to the age, due to diseases or some other reasons. So they need to reproduce so that their number, their population will be continued. They continuously they survive. That's why every organism will reproduce. Now we see the worksheet questions what are given here. So here some fill in the blanks are given, children. I'll just give some hints to you. You have to write by your own. Use the help box and find out the suitable word and write in the given blank. All living things go through a life cycle. The adults can reproduce and have adults after reproducing what they are giving. They are giving young ones. So that you can write here young one spelling. The young will dash and become adult. The young will die and become adult or grow and become adult. They are growing and becoming adult. The adults can dash of old age or the diseases. The adults can die due to the old age or some diseases. Okay. Now we will see the next question. What it is? How are the life cycles of a hen and butterfly different and how are the same? Life cycle of hen, life cycle of butterfly. How they are different? Hen young ones look same like their parents. Young ones are just like their parents. Whereas in butterfly, young ones are totally different. Here just I am giving hint to you children, but don't write this single word. You add your own points to this and complete. And what are the similarities between the life cycle of hen and butterfly? Similarity means same futures. What futures they have? They both have same. Both are going through the life cycle. Both are having different stages in their life. Both can take birth. They are taking birth and then they are growing and then they are dying. They'll take birth, they'll grow, they'll die. So these are the common things in life cycle of hen and life cycle of butterfly. If you know more than this, you can write those points by your own. And the next question we'll see. What is the next question? Complete the life cycle of plant using words from the box. So first the plant life cycle starts from the seed. Seeds are compulsory to grow a new plant. So that you write in the first box. So from the seed, what is developed? Adult planta, young planta. Adult young plant comes from the seed. So the young plant develops into adult plant. So that you write in the next box. And after some days, after giving the seeds or flowers, then this adult plant also die. They go for death. So this is the life cycle of a plant. Understood? So complete this in your workbook, children. And the last question here it is, what will happen if humans stop reproducing? If human beings are not reproducing, we cannot see the human beings at all. We can't see human beings on planet Earth. We can't see the people on Earth. Anything, this is just a hint for you. Write your own answer here. Okay, children. Now we will see what are the practice questions given in this particular worksheet. So we will see the practice questions. The first one is write true or false. A butterfly does not die but becomes a caterpillar. A butterfly does not die. Yes, it won't die. After laying eggs, it will not die. Those eggs only changing into like caterpillar. So is this sentence true or false? You complete the B bit and second, third in this way in your notebook, children. Now see the B bit. A seed becomes a young seedling and then grows into a big plant. Yes, is it right? Yes. Now write one difference between the life cycle of a dog and a hen. Before class, just before slide, we discussed dog can give birth directly to the babies, whereas hen lays the eggs. And the next one, write one same thing between the life cycle of a dog and a hen. Same things are both are taking birth, both are growing, and both will die. These are the same things. The life cycle have different stages. Those are same for dog and the hen. And then what will happen if a plant cannot reproduce the seeds? We cannot get the plants at all. When it is reproducing only, we are getting new plants. When it won't reproduce, there won't be any plant on earth. No plants on earth. So this is just a hint to you, children. You complete these answers. Okay? Complete worksheet and practice questions. Then send a pic to me, children. Thank you.